corporation stock, whatever, just name one. Nike. Alright? So going back to what I said, don't matter what you trade. Now the same thing I just broke down to y'all gonna trip out. So I changed the way that these styles look, because of course it looks confusing to us. I changed the styles by going up here to the bar styles up there, right there at the top. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's right here, I'm sorry. Right there. You want to change it to candlesticks because you want to be able to see it. So with Nike, it's a little bit gapped out, so I use these right here. So what this is going to do is going to allow me to analyze it. So if I move this up, right? So now I'm going to go from these D's right here, D, and then all these represent every candlestick. So if I zoom in, every little candlestick represents a day. So this little candlestick is representing today. We got 14 hours left in the day. So that's just what they represent. We got the green for the bulls, red for the bears. And y'all can change this depending on your color style and whatnot. So if I change this to a daily time frame, to a 15-minute time frame, I'm gonna zoom out. What do you guys see?
I see W.
It's just that easy. Yep. But look what they had. Like you said, you already spotted the pattern, and that's how you make the money. It's that easy. Look, pattern right there. Look what they had. They had a low price. You see a W pattern right there too. You see a W right there. You see an M up there. That's a high price. You see an M right there. So that's literally it. You sell high, buy low, but then it comes down to the times of the day. So if I go to, let's see, I'm gonna go to, let's see, JVP USD. Now we're talking currencies with this one. It don't matter what you trade, but just to break this down real quick, because this is one of the main ones that I trade. And this is another thing too. When y'all start trading or just investing in general, try to stick with one or two stocks or currency pairs so you can master it. So you can kind of know its habits, like how we marry. We know what she like, what she don't, when she move, and so it's the same thing with this. So I'm gonna go to a 15-minute, meaning that every little candlestick represents 15 minutes. So every day, same thing happens. So I'm gonna go back to the times, right? So I'm gonna use a little cheat sheet. So Asian session. Let me do it. Alright, I'll just go back. Try to cheat. Alright, it took me all the way back. But now y'all gonna start seeing the time of the day that I was referring to. Like every day, you're gonna get the same moves to happen. So, what was this? Today is the 16th. So like that's the high of the day, right? That's 15:45. See the time? So every day you can see that. Look, this is the low of today. See the lowest price? That's the low. That's the pattern right there too. If you can see it, if you look at the low price, they create the pattern, W pattern right there. It's kind of like contorted in a sense because, like I said, they're not going to make it clear for you. But that's the low of the day. And then they create the high of the day because it's now finishing off. As you can see, the sellers took over. And they do the same thing over and over again. If I go back, see how they consolidate right here? It's no activity.
No activity.
As soon as that time comes, what do? They drop it off. Boom. They sell it down. Once they are done, they spike the price back up. That's the high and low. Right now, I guarantee right now the price is not going to go beyond the high or the low. It's just going to sit in the middle because they did their dirty work already for today. So every day you can expect that. Here's another one. This is a great example. This is the most great example I can use right now. Right here is where they was consolidating right here. They was consolidating right here. All right there, no activity. As soon as 1 a.m. came, they dropped the price down, doing their manipulation, doing their run. They formed a pattern, W pattern. Once they get everybody wiped out, they spike the price up. and it happens every single day. Now, sometimes, to be honest with y'all, like it don't look as clear, so I'll kind of have tools on my computer where they allow me to draw on a chart. But they allow me to draw this out because I can really see it more vividly. But every day, just look for the patterns. I know y'all can already see the patterns, right? Just that easy, just like looking at the patterns. Like I'm gonna show y'all my setup that I get right now for this week right now. And I'll go into the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is real big as well. Like right now, let's see. So all of this, you got the W pattern right there, right? And then that started, this is all 1 week. All of that move right there, this is all buyers taking over. So now they are trending up. They transition from a down move to an up move. And now they're going back down, transitioning back to a down move. But you can even see the W pattern right here. And then you can see an M pattern forming. And this is what I was saying, like you may see it happening before it will. See the pattern? And you can take advantage of it. So you can probably place your sell limits up there. And once it penetrates through this line down, you have your sell stop right there before it gets there. So you place a little sell stop right there at 24500, right? Sell stop, that's why I want to do business at. So I'm willing to see the price come down there because the thing is, they should be already done shaking people out the market by that time. And when they come down here, they're going to move the market, you know, very aggressively. So they're not going to be digging around, I should say. At that point in time, they just going to go, I'm in and out, I made my money. I ain't got to worry about price fighting. And I like to do that because the pattern printed itself out already. It's one confirmation. And then for two, I'm getting in at a certain price where the market's just going to go. So anything, I can pull up another stock. Y'all got another stock? Let's pull up American Airlines. American Airlines.
Do you really got to study this every day to really understand?
I would say.
I get it, but I don't get it.
What part do you like what you stuck on?
Because I'm following you, but like if you was to leave and call me, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
So I would say.
So I think it's gonna take a minute.
For you to catch on to it.
Yeah.
I would just say, I get what you're saying. I would just say start on, like just do it, like just to say like you do American Airlines. You pull up that stock, have it on your computer, whatever. Just focus on that.
Okay.
Because the concept we just talked about, all that stuff applies to this too.
So do you watch like TV too, CNN and stuff?
Yes, because when Trump run his mouth, he makes us more money. When certain stuff happen within the economy, it makes us more money. Meaning that like, okay, this pattern happened on American Airlines, right? It'll play out how it's gonna play out anyway, but by him running his mouth or whatever, it'll make it move much faster than it normally would without the news. So yes, I do watch the news, and I don't watch it, but I do keep tabs on it. I got like apps on my phone, so if something happened, it'll alert me like, oh, Trump just so-and-so, so-and-so. As soon as I get that alert, I know the market's gonna go crazy.
So will you be guiding us, or you just gonna drop us?
No.
After this,
I love y'all. Why would I do that?
No, I'm serious.
No,
Like,
of course not. No, it's like, so like you have.
I need some support for it. I do.
No, and that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Of course, I would never do that. No. And that's why I appreciate, and I want to say this in front. I appreciate y'all showing me that y'all are serious and investing into it, because that shows me a lot. Once you invest into me, I invest into y'all. That's just how it go, you know? Because like I said, a lot of people, you know how odd people are. You just know how they are. Like they,
Yeah.
I had a guy the other day give me I want to make money all night. I say, no sir, this is not how to go.
Yeah.
This is not how it go. Oh, can you trade my money for me? No, I have an LLC. I can't do that. I just can't. But no, of course you got access to me. I come on y'all anytime you want me to. I mean, but focus on just American Airlines, right? And for one, like you said, the easiest part and one of the hardest parts is finding the patterns. You already done that. You can visually see that. That's the main thing about being able to get it. Yeah, you can get it on your phone. That's the main thing about trading. If you can visually see the pattern, because years ago when I was interning, they was teaching us like you said, with the badges and everything. He was like, man, this guy make $1 million. This guy, and they were going. They was like, dude, if you can spot the patterns, and that's stuff we 11 years now. If you can spot the patterns, you can make money. So American Airlines, as you can see, they down. It's relating to real life economy situations right now. It's down right now. in pattern, brought it down. So if you want to know why it went down, you could just see the pattern. Cool. Sellers took over. Right now, I know it's at a low price, so guess what I'm looking for?
We're gonna buy something because it's gonna go back up.
Exactly. And this is why I brought it up, because we know this coronavirus ain't gonna last long. I mean, God forbid, I hope it not.
Right.
But we know that eventually, American Airlines and a couple of companies that's down right now, once they shoot back up, you look at that chart, you're gonna see a W pattern. You could have positioned yourself to take advantage of it.
They're gonna shoot up.
Yeah, so right now you can even see it kind of printing itself out now. I don't know if it's gonna go up exactly, but you can see a slight little W right there. Now, they might go back down and go back up.
Yeah, but if you stay patient and hold your position, you're gonna get that money when you go back up.
For sure.
It might take a week, it might, or a couple of days or a week, something like that, right? It might not happen in one day. Does it happen like that too?
Yeah, like that's another thing too, cause like this is a 4 hour. Every little candlestick is 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You might be a little bit more patient than Carla is, so she might want to make money a little longer term. You might be like, man, I need some money. I want to make some money.
Mhm.
Cool. You change the time frames. And I do this. I do a little bit of both, cause I like to make my money every day.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the 15-minute chart. Every little candlestick is 15 minutes. And it show you when it expires. Every little candlestick is 15 minutes. So you might see a pattern print out way faster than it would on the daily chart. Right now, that's a head and shoulders. That's another pattern that y'all gonna learn about.
I say that in your
You see it?
Uh-huh.
That's one of my favorites. You got the left shoulder, you got the head, and then the right shoulder's gonna form and it's gonna drop.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll look just like that visually to you. And another thing, don't overthink it. Do not overthink when y'all trading. Do not overthink
do
it.
that. I'm already doing that.
That's I said. I'm looking at you.
You can look at my face. My mind's going real fast.
That's another thing too, cause like I be getting on myself sometimes too.
Do that too.
You cannot second guess yourself. You can't.
That's why I asked, was you gonna drive me or what? Like, no, for real.
Now he doing a video. He still do the videos every morning. You can watch the video every morning, 9 o'clock. He do a live stream every morning, so you can catch that too.
Blood power.
Yeah, you can catch
Yo,
that.
yeah. But that's it. Head and shoulders, like that's when it's at a high price too. Like that end pattern I showed you, when it's at a high price and it's about to fall, they'll give you the confirmation that it's about to do what it's gonna do. So you kind of be proactive about it. And then with the head and shoulders too, this is like a head and shoulders that is high. So it's at a ceiling, left shoulder, head, right, and it's gonna fall. So meaning you should be just selling. And like I say, just focus on this. You ain't gotta focus on nothing else. Just do American Airlines. Just so you can get acquainted with it and I see what he's talking about. At that time they did do that. And just kind of take your notes. Because all the fundamentals applies amongst any single
Okay.
corporation.
Something you gotta watch. Watch on TV, get familiar with the term.
But you don't have to watch it. I don't want y'all to get that conception that because a lot of people think that you have to sit here and watch it. No, like you literally set and forget these trades. You can know what's going on, but you don't have to sit here and watch it. You just set and forget the trade and just walk away.
So can you pull up something for me? I just want to see because right now I think what's really hot fintech companies, and I want you to can we look at Ant Financial?
You got the ticker?
I don't got the ticker. Let me see.
Hold on, I'll look it up. You said it was called
ANT Financial,
What's that?
a fintech company.
Oh, IPO.
Yeah.
What's the fintech company?
This is right here.
Like a financial technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are literally IPO right now. Now let's see if I can pull up the ticker.